Good morning again. Wow. Today's Vlogmas day 6. There will be no Vlogmas day 5. I did film yesterday, I just didn't get it edited. I was gonna edit and upload it today, but I decided against it because I literally didn't do anything interesting yesterday. Long story short, I've had horses at my house my whole life because I live out in the middle of nowhere. And we got rid of our last 3 yesterday, and so it was just like, it was a relief because we weren't doing anything with them. They were just pets at this point. We were just feeding them and taking care of them, and that was about it. So we got rid of our last 3 yesterday, so it was kind of like low-key emotional, but also a relief. So I didn't do much yesterday. Also, my mom was home, and I don't vlog when she's home. But yeah, that was about it. I literally like talked about that, and then I went to class, and I talked about nothing else. Like, it was not very vlogmasy. So I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna scrap it, and we're just gonna jump to day 6. So happy day 6. I woke up with a sore throat, so that's real good. So I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do today, but maybe it'll be Christmassy if we're lucky. I'm gonna get up and take some ibuprofen and probably take a shower, so I'll see you guys eventually. So I was just sitting in my room procrastinating and avoiding doing things, and my friend Blake texted me and was like, hey, what are you doing? I want to go to Target. Will you go with me? So I'm gonna go meet him at his house, and then he's gonna drive and we're gonna go on a Target adventure. So let's go do that. We're Bucks a Million. This is Blake.
Hello.
Oh my god, don't talk
We're
like
looking
that.
for McMushrooms
Oh my
and
god.
other fungi of North America.
Oh my god.
Look at all this fungi.
We went to McDonald's, and as soon as he parked, he was like, that's a pretty good McParking spot. And now we just haven't stopped with the McPuns.
Look at my ex. They feature my ex in this.
Your ex? How is...
It looks like a jellyfish.
Is he a fun guy?
No, he...
Where are you going? Why
Are you a fun guy?
Jesus.
The law of attraction. I think you need that.
I have a boyfriend too, okay?
Something began breathing me.
What?
It's called oxygen, honey. Welcome, little one, to Planet. Abraham's Creative Workshop. How can a person overcome disappointment?
I need to read that part. Death. When you die, you're not disappointed anymore.
Tarot Winston. I've been wanting to do
Tarot cards?
That
comes with tarot cards.
Do you know how to do tarot cards?
No, I do not. But you can, I mean, it's not that hard. There are different spreads, like different ways you lay out the cards, and then each card has a certain meaning. That's all I really know.
Lucid Dreaming Pack.
Have you ever been to a psychic?
Yes, I have. And it was actually it was a rip-off, so I went there. It was after a breakup. That was at a really bad point in my life.
Which psychic was it? Was it Miss Taylor?
Yeah, it was her daughter.
Oh, yeah, I saw Miss Taylor herself. I've heard the daughter is the problem.
Yes. Humongous calculus problem.
Oh my god.
And so I went there, and she was like, so this really expensive one is going to be the greatest one for you. And I'm like, well, you know, I really don't care about my future too much because I probably don't have one. I don't want to spend $50 to look at nothing. And so I spend the money to like read both my palms, like past, present, future, and ask questions because they charge you for questions. And so she looks at my past, she's just like, I see a lot of negativity, and I'm like, I mean, you're not wrong. And so then she's like,
past, present, future.
I can't remember what she said. She says like, but she was just like, the person who you love is not currently in your life, but then she'd go back and say that he is currently in my life. And then the Christian witch.
The distraction.
And then she was like, there's a really negative...
Get your foot off that.
She said there's a really negative force around you.
That's just myself.
And I can get rid of that and go into a deep meditation, but you need to pick like 3 items that speak to you. And I'm like, okay, so a quarter pounder, a 10 nugget, and a large fry. And she says, no, on this like crystal
grid, something?
Yeah, something like that.
The shelf.
And so I'm like, okay, cool, that's a nice crystal. And she's like, okay, all of it together. She said, don't think about the price, but it's $279. And I'm like,
don't think about it, but just pay me.
pay me
my
money.
God.
And I'm like, honey, I'd rather be negative but wealthy with a small amount of money in my pocket than broke and happy.
Or broke and sad.
Listen, I saw A Christmas Carol. Ebenezer Scrooge was still rich at the end of the movie, and he was happy. You know.
Why does this exist?
Oh my god, I don't think I was supposed. I tried to take the thing off, but like I accidentally took the mannequin off with it.
Oh, that's not supposed to happen.
No, like you see.
Put that back. Put the head back.
I probably like.
Shove it on the stick. It's okay. That's just. Oh. Correct. I'm so scared of that. Oh god. Oh my god, that's legitimately like terrifying. Ooh, that's better. That makes it less threatening. Stop feeling yourself. Ugh, gross.
Mm. Oh, that's so scary. That reminds me of Silence of the Lambs. I can't do that.
I love that movie.
You know what I used to be terrified of?
What?
Was the Easter Bunny.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't blame you.
Still am.
The mall Easter Bunny's pretty scary.
The mole?
The mall Easter Bunny.
Oh.
You goof.
Did you read Hoot?
Hoot? No, my sister did.
Let's look at what the teens are reading
I think that was on the private school list of books to read. So my sister read it.
The Fallen. Every last word.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a Pretty Little Liar? I read like 4, 5 of the Pretty Little Liars books.
Mm-hmm.
But I stopped.
Mm.
Where's the Harry Potter stuff? I want it.
Ooh, the really expensive ones?
Remember Miss Nut when she read us The Little House on the Prairie and they were always in hardcover?
Yes, that was nice.
Those were some good days.
Those were good books.
Those were good books.
But then, like, the later in the series they got, the more weird they got. Because then it's like, oh, now Laura Ingalls and her family's grown up, and like, mom and pa are dead, and then now they're getting married, and then they have a kitten. I remember that in one of the book
And you're
covers.
like, but you're like 7.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the whole thing.
Golden blue.
Yeah, I've heard about that. But it's like, who ate the last piece of cheesecake instead of who murdered someone.
And this is their house.
Yes, that's the point.
That's the point. Golden Girls Monopoly. Oh my god, look at my fat. Oh no, we need to find a different angle.
I can cut that out. I can edit that
That's
out.
okay.
It's okay.
I'm gonna make transparent.
Okay. That was fun.
It was so much fun.
We went on other adventures, but I didn't film it because I don't like vlogging in public. It makes me nervous. Oh, those are people. Bye.
Oh, bye.
Oh, I was saying bye to them, but also
Oh,
bye to you.
Bye.
Bye. Big bye. I'm going to take you home now. Because your grandmother is McHome, so she can let you in the
She
McHouse.
angry because I'm taking up all her McParkin space.
She can make it over it. Okay, bye. I made it back home, and I'm back in my jammies. And it's only 7 o'clock, like, not even 7 o'clock, 6:58. So that's nice. That's what I want the rest of my life to be, like, in my jammies before 7 or 8. That'd be nice. But it was a fun day. I've known Blake since kindergarten, and he was like my first kindergarten boyfriend, so we always have a good time together. He's the real fun guy, if you know what I mean. But yeah, this is the end of this day of Vlogmas. Again, it wasn't super Christmassy, but it was just a fun day. So, yep. If you like this video, feel free to do whatever you want about it. And I'm gonna try to get some of Blake's social media, and I'll put him in the description below. So yeah, I'll see you next time.